Hi, my name is Alex. I am a senior here at UK.
I'm Jack Stewart. I'm a senior studying engineering here at UK.
My name's Riker Lansdale.
Hi, my name is Bree Younger. I'm a freshman at UK.
My name's Connor Talbot. I'm a sophomore at UK.
I got into climbing freshman year, um, pretty late into the semester, I think. I had a couple friends going, it's like a casual trip to the JC climbing wall, and they asked if I wanted to go.
Hey, does anyone want to go climbing at the rock wall? And I didn't have anything to do that night, so I was like, sure.
And so I tagged along and loved it like they probably knew I would, just because we all did.
Just loved it. I loved it so much.
We have just kind of kept climbing since, right? There's always, it's a big enough group, and everybody likes climbing enough where you kind of just say like, hey, I'm going to be at the wall at this time. Does anybody want to join me? And there's usually somebody that'll say yes. So it's been pretty cool to get to climb consistently like we have past couple of years.
I first started climbing on my first day of school here.
I started climbing freshman year.
Well, I first got into it my freshman year, first semester. My roommate and I were both doing nothing, and we found out there was a rock wall, so we just decided to go.
She was like, yeah, it's super fun. I've done it like once or twice. And I was like, okay, I've never climbed rocks before, so hopefully this is fun.
And I didn't stop climbing since the first day I got there. Eventually got a job at the wall, so.
But I went and I had a blast. I do it now, just kind of like on my own or like with my coworkers. I've made new friends along the way.
My biggest goal as a climber is just to improve myself as much as I can and learn as much as I can from climbing.
When I head back to my hometown, they don't have any climbing anywhere near that, so I'll say one of my goals is to be able to still climb somewhat consistently when I leave here.
My biggest goal right now, yeah, I don't really have a future goal, but my biggest goal right now is to complete a 10C that I am working on currently. Yeah, working on it booth by booth, really slow.
Probably just to be good at it. Maybe get to a 513 at some point. Be Magnus, is it Mitbo? Big hunky dude. Ginger too, so it works. But probably just climb hard, climb well, and go out to the gorge or outside climbing a lot.
So that it is kind of always changing, right? You always just want to climb like a grade above where you're at now. So I feel like that's a good goal to have for sure, but kind of a shallow one. I think a more permanent goal would be like just want to get as much experience outside as possible. Because I started out first couple years of climbing really only ever climbing inside at a gym, which is fun for sure to like train and work on technique and stuff like that. But outdoor climbing is just a different experience altogether. Different skills, different kind of mindset, different atmosphere, which is fun.
This is my first day climbing outside. So I haven't really had any like close calls, I guess. Yeah. Which is good. I'm grateful for that.
I can't say that I've had any scary moments for myself, thankfully. There was an incident about a month ago-ish where I was belaying a friend of mine out here, and he was being lowered, and I was lowering him down after he finished his climb. And when he was about 10 or 15 feet above the ground, I let the rope go a little bit too much, and he ended up basically free falling the last 10 or 15 feet and hurt his ankle.
That's probably the scariest bit, just because the responsibility you'd feel for, giving somebody a belay and something were to happen to him.
Just to be in that moment and just seeing that happen. Obviously, I can't imagine what was going through his head, but yeah, that responsibility that I held for hurting him like that was definitely probably one of my scariest moments.
I was lead climbing a route, and I was on the edge of a cliff, and I put my foot around the side, and I went to stand up, and all of a sudden I fell 10 feet without even realizing it. It wasn't as scary as it was sudden, but the foot chip I had my foot on gave out without me knowing, and next thing you know, I'm down, rope swinging, everything.
So I wasn't even on the wall. I was giving Riker a catch on a route that he had been, wanting to try for a little bit?
Well, recently I took my first lead fall on an 11B out at a crag, Fantasia.
Harder route, pretty challenging. He was climbing it on lead.
I was about 15 feet above the bolt.
I guess if you're not familiar with that type of climbing, you go up and then hook in periodically to the wall. There are bolts that you can clip into, and each one basically serves as like a progress capture, right? So if you fall, you're never going to fall past the highest bolt that you're clipped into. But when you climb up past the tallest bolt to go to the next one, there can be however much rope, like 7-8 feet, sometimes more, above you or from you to the draw. And basically that distance, if you double it as you fall past the draw, there's the potential for a pretty serious fall, even if you've done nothing wrong, really.
I was clipping my rope into the next draw, and my arm gave out, and so I fell about 30 feet, because you always fall 2 times more than how far you are above the bolt.
And he took a pretty big fall, and usually that's not a problem, but this particular route was shaped such that he fell below like a little roof section of the cave, and he swung down underneath it, and his head cleared it, but not by much at all. And so that was a little eye-opening, just to like that whole side of things, right? Even if you do everything right, there's still the potential for pretty serious injuries. But we got lucky that time, and we'll definitely be more wary of that sort of thing going forward. So
Why do you love rock climbing?
it's
I don't know. It's different. It's hard for me to put into words.
Love it.
It's cool.
It's like a puzzle. It's honestly like a puzzle. And then while you're up there, I mean, you're using your body at the same time, so mind and muscle.
The people. It's such an authentic, organic atmosphere. Like, it's just such a raw experience you can have both with nature and with people, because one, like, you have to go into nature to do your sport and to have fun, and then with the people, they're out there like doing what they love too, so they're pretty happy and like reaching their goals and like encouraging you to reach your goals. So love that.
No, you got it. Come on. Don't fucking do that. No, you got it. Right foot up. Put her. Come on! Yes! No, you're not. Push through it.
Oh my fucking god.
You're there.
hey.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know what I would have done if you'd fallen there.
Probably one of my favorite things to do. I mean, you can go out into the gorge, go camping. Camped on the side of a cliff today, so it's pretty cool.
Mostly for the community. It's a lot of really nice people.
And it can appeal to all different types of people. You know, there are dynamic routes where you typically go a little bit faster versus static routes where you're very slow and meticulous. You can have crimpy routes where like you're basically only using the tip of your fingers.
It's challenging mentally and physically, so you get like a great workout, great way to like kind of maintain your fitness and stay in shape and that sort of thing, just because of how physical it is. But
I've even done routes where it's essentially just all upper body, like I don't even use my legs.
then there's also the mental side of it, which is really fun too, because working out the sequence of moves, it's called the beta, so the order of moves that you do, working that out, it feels like a puzzle a lot of times, especially on like good routes that are set well, or outside especially, just figuring out how to get a good read on the wall and how to apply your strengths as a climber to that particular problem. If you get the chance to go, definitely do it. It's worth trying, even if you don't think you're going to get into it. Just keep an open mind and give it a shot. It's really fun.
So I started coming like every day.
And I didn't stop climbing since the first day I got there.
I knew that from that first night that this is all I want to do now.
It's the best thing in the world.
And action. Scene. Cut. There are like over 500 pink elephants under all these leaves. And there are 100 pink elephants
in all the trees. Okay, go again. Go again. So, Bree here has 5 pink elephants. Nicole has 6. How many pink elephants?
4.
4. So I get pink elephants.
Yep.
Come on, put those chacos to work.
Alright, everybody lift Bree up and let's pretend. No!
I would literally cry.
Jack's a loser.
Maybe it's him that we should be a little wary of.
Don't trust him.
Eating M&M's out of that man's palm.
We just
You ready?
Documenting their descent into insanity.
That's the goal.
Day 2, they're not making sense.
They weren't making sense on day 1.
That's fair.
Getting distracted by the muscly hunk in the background. Sorry.
I'm calm. I'd like to come to the wall sometime. I like climbing. I love rocks.
Oh my god! What? That was crazy.
Oh wait, get all your screaming out now.
I don't have any more left in me.
Riker?
Huh?
You good with all your screaming? What did you say?
Over the echo!
Connor.
Wow.
What if you catch him just falling?
Did I clip it? Okay, well that's done.
I saw you go for it. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONE song.
They're just really great people.
Not you, Connor.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, not you, Connor. Jeez, take yourself down a notch. That big mass.
It's dirt.
I hope it's dirt.
I hope you turn into dirt.
Oh, give me some.
Bam.
I don't know what that was.
Get out of here.
Camping
Flare
out
the
on top of the cliff and everybody in
Why
hammocks.
tell you what we're gonna do when you can blindly trust us to bring you into the woods?
Exactly. Anybody want another one? Deep breath. Doesn't matter. Yes. Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't like that.
Nice. Well, you don't have to do it again.
I was so fucking ready for her to fall. I was so nervous.
Not very happy.
Like, I don't know what I would have done if you'd fallen there. But like, if you fell in that carabiner, I was hoping to God you would like swing straight into that cavern and like, holy shit.
Way around it, like everybody was paying attention and all that, but sometimes you just get too high up.
There's a Riker on the rope.
Okay, I'm gonna rest.
I am a rope's natural predator, so.
That would make sense, yeah. Rope. Riker?
The tree got
The
me.
tree saved you.
Going to get burgers.
Peace out.